Hey, all righty. We are back. Welcome everyone to day 4 of the challenge. My name is Tracy Repchuk. I hope you have enjoyed our trip to Instagram yesterday. And before that, we ventured into LinkedIn land and Facebook. Thanks again for all the great comments that you're sending me. For those of you who are subscribing to my YouTube channel, I appreciate it. And for those that have invested in the Science of Social Media Training program, welcome to our group. So if you have missed any of the prior lessons or you're watching this afterwards, simply go to my youtube.com/Tracy Repchuk and subscribe to watch the replays. And I ask that when you do that, if you could click like and comment, as this will help me build up my channel so I can continue to provide you with great content that others need too. And once again, this is interactive, so play along. I'm going to be asking you questions and waiting for a reply. And lastly, we use the hashtag #ReachMillions. So if you're going to be broadcasting, promoting, or saying anything, make sure to include that. So today is day 4. Yes, YouTube. And what you do to make a difference to your channel. Let me know in the comment area if you at least have a YouTube channel, even if you've neglected it. Let me get a feel for who even has a YouTube channel. Bring this over here. You have 1. Excellent. 2 of them. Good. Yes. Excellent. Good. Okay, good. So you're gonna like this. You don't. Okay. All right. So I think so, but never used it. Yeah. Okay. And a lot of people are in that place, right? And that's okay. No, you do not have one. Okay, fine. That's Heather. Yes, from Richard. Lisa, not sure if she used. Okay, good. Amy, she has one. Excellent. Okay, good. So I'm going to actually be approaching this that you have a channel, and we're going to take, you're going to look at a video that you have up there already. Okay. So for those of you who have a channel, you're going to be able to jump in and start to play with one of your videos right away. Hello from Florida. Hello, Heather. And for those who don't have a channel, you are going to have to back it up a bit and build and start from scratch. I'm not starting that from here. And for those of you who are really just, you're not sure what to do with your channel, this is really going to help orient you and hopefully revitalize that you really need to be on it. That's going to be a very big theme of the day is you can no longer ignore YouTube. Now, here's the great news. For those of you who attended the Facebook Live on day 1, the video you create from that, let's say you go and you do a video, a 30-minute video, 10-minute video on something, right? The fabulous news is you're just going to bring that over to YouTube. And now you're going to start from a place of connection on Facebook Live and move it to a place of authority building and getting you seen and heard in a much broader scale. So the Facebook Live to YouTube is like a 1-2 punch. It's a perfect scenario and helps to really create a power position for you. So you don't have to do all this extra work. Keep doing that. All righty. Okay, let's take a look at some stats about YouTube. So YouTube reaches more adults than any cable network. Over 500 hours of video are uploaded every single minute. 5 billion videos are viewed a day. More video is uploaded to YouTube in 1 month than 3 major US networks created in 60 years. Over 700 YouTube videos are shared on Twitter every minute. 82% of viewers are over the age of 45. The average viewing time is 40 minutes from a mobile phone, which means people are staying there a very long time, even more so now. Can you imagine the viewing time and the statistics on YouTube? They're going to be going through the roof. Google paid $1.65 billion for YouTube in 2006, and right now they make $5.5 billion in ad revenues alone. probably a great purchase decision there. Now, YouTube, and the reason that it's really, really, really important that you're there is it is the #2 search engine in the world. It is only behind Google, which is the #1 search engine, and of course, Google owns YouTube. You can see the power that will create on definitely getting you indexed and seen. Here is the great news, is only 9% of US small businesses are using YouTube, and most of them are not using it properly anyway. So it is not too late, and this is the time. I am putting all my focus this year, each focus I come up with, each year I come up with a general focus line that I want to work on. This year is a primary YouTube and a secondary Instagram. YouTube is going to give me huge amounts of volume. I already know that for leads and conversions and clients. Instagram, not sure what that's going to give me yet, but but it's an extremely fast-growing platform, and so I'm going to just dabble a little bit and see what it can produce. Primarily, I do a lot of this stuff too to test for clients. I'll say, okay, if I have a client that is doing this, if I do this, does that convert, and things of that nature. So a lot of testing going on. Honestly, and I've created an entire division just to help people now optimize and build out their YouTube channel. That's how important this is. And I've actually partnered with someone who can produce videos if you want fast, rapid content as well. So there's two ways. If you've got a channel, it's in a coma and you need to revitalize it, this is a great time. I can take a look at it and refresh your entire channel through keywords and optimization, and you'll see the other things as well that need to happen on your channel. And you have time right now, so that's good news. If you want to do it all yourself, I'm about to tell you how. Okay, so 5 reasons why you must be on YouTube. When someone is searching, online videos get very good attention. They have an entire tab just for videos because a lot of people are actually doing one of 2 things. They're going on to Google and they're searching under the videos, or they're going straight to YouTube. People are a little sick and tired of rummaging through information, articles, and kind of, getting led down trails of kind of filler, right? Filler and advertising. And so, so you can finally get to that nugget, and then you end up having to read it, right? And what happens there is, since 5 billion people are now on their mobile phone doing all of this, reading isn't fun on a phone, especially when you're streaming through a lot of content and you're trying to learn something. Videos are taking the primary position on everything. So when somebody wants to learn something, they're searching for a video to tell them how to do it, and that's where we are now. The second thing is you can show versus say. You can use it to promote testimonials and other assets that you have. It is the most powerful search engine optimization strategy. It is the #1 because, of course, of its tight integration to Google, and because of the fact that most people are consuming now media. They're consuming videos. That's what's happening, right? And it's really good for your branding and authority building. So, when you want to start to really position yourself, we have our website, which is great, but this is alive and breathing, right? That people really start to get connected. Stars are created on this platform and paid millions to be there. You can be so successful on YouTube that just ad revenues alone can be your sole income. And that is what makes it incredibly unique. Alrighty. Okay, so let's just take a look at a couple of samples here. Who out there is an actor, a speaker, a singer, or comedian? Let me see in the chat. Do I have any of those in the house? I know I got a singer, got a speaker and comedian. Oh, very cool. Artist, yeah. Performer. Speaker, actor, dancer, yeah. Speaking coaching, nice. Yeah. So anyone, yeah, speaking and coaching for actors, that's a program. Make sure you move it to an online. Excellent. Okay, good. So let me tell you a little story here about a guy called Dane Bodegimmer, which you probably never heard of, right? So Dane, bored, takes his 2 little oranges onto YouTube, and then he starts to play with them. And then he creates this little show on YouTube, you know, and it's called Annoying Orange. And so he does it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So he's up there playing with his little oranges, and along comes 6 million subscribers who think what he is doing is quite interesting. But more importantly, along came the Cartoon Network, and they paid him $3.5 million for his show. So if you are any of these, especially, you know, comedian, it's a great platform for comedians, amazing platform for singers. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And of course, for speakers. When someone is looking to book a speaker, they're going to want to know what the heck you look like, sound like. Are you an authority? Do you have any credibility? These are the places that everybody is scanning for talent. All right. And of course, for actors, you can put so much content up here that is just going to start to get attention. All right. So here's another little example, right? And these guys were discovered on YouTube. All right. Who's this guy? Everybody's going to know him. Yes, very good. Thank you, Eileen. She started the run, and that is correct. So everyone's coming up with it now, and that is Justin Bieber, okay? So when he was 13 years old, he was discovered on YouTube, all right? So, and that's how far back this goes, right? We all know where he is now. He is now worth $285 million. And it all came from him being on a YouTube video. And who's this? Wow, Eileen. Eileen is 71 and she's in the house. Forgot her name. Somebody's going to know this. That's right. She's the English lady. I love this woman. Subo. Oh, you're cheating, Dave. Because yes, that's right. Thank you, real people. Bonnie, Susan Boyle. Excellent. That's right. I love her, so of course Dave would know her name. The singer from, that's right, from Britain's Got Talent. So here's the very interesting thing about this, right? So Susan Boyle, she goes on to Britain's Got Talent, and she does very well on the show, right? However, nobody knew her yet until all of a sudden her video was posted on YouTube, and then all of a sudden this woman is known worldwide. She becomes a worldwide phenomenon and instant sensation. She, at that time, had the most viewed video in history. And now, of course, she has gone on to be worth $40 million. Yes, she is just fantastic. I agree. And so that all came from a posted video, right? And that's what created the phenomena. Otherwise, she may have done a little bit of singing in the UK, gone a little bit further, and that would have been the end of it because she didn't win, right? So it's very interesting, the power of this platform. All right, here we go. So a lot of people might be familiar with Psy. You certainly during that time would have heard his song, of course, Gangnam Style, right? You've got to go and see his video, especially because it was the very first video to break 1 billion views. So it set the precedent now for what was going to be possible in video viewing. And so that's very, very cool there. And so another one is Grace and Chance. talents, producers, videos, directors, all sorts of people are combing through YouTube to help you to discover the next talent, right? So Ellen discovers Grace and Chance, right? When he was, what got posted here was a 6th grade concert that he was at, got posted, and of course, as soon as Ellen saw it, she brought him on the show, and he went viral from this video after that. It just goes to show the power, right? Next is Carly Rae Jepsen. And you might not know her name, but you might have heard this song, Call Me Maybe, right? So that is, yeah, and I mean, she's been everywhere on all the shows, etc. And she was discovered by fellow Canadian on YouTube, Justin Bieber. So, you know, it's kind of an amazing platform for anything, and this simply proved it. Who here has heard about Ryan Kaji? Anybody know about this particular story? This one blew my mind. I've never heard of anything like this. I verified it on every source I could. Yes, that's right, Ryan's Toys. So he has this flipping show called Ryan's Toys. And last year, at the age of 8, he received $26 million for this YouTube series. And what he does is he reviews toys, and toy companies saw this and started to send their toys to him and then pay him to promote the toys on his channels and do reviews. And he became a phenomenon. So people are looking for talent all the time. Surely you got something that you can put up there that is worth something. Yeah, I'm sure. All righty. So YouTube and SEO, search engine optimization, video content, search engine optimization, marketing, they are going hand in hand, okay? They simply know the importance of this. So when I put in how to leverage social media for speakers, it pulled up my video amongst others. But more importantly, when I did it as a search under the videos tab, which is where people are searching, I was actually #1. And if you'll notice something, I am #1, and I uploaded that video 12 hours ago. So I'm beating out monster videos simply because of the power of proper keyword use. Okie doke. So let's take a look at next. People are using YouTube now to do their research and to ask their questions. And so Google is getting bypassed a bit when somebody knows they just need to see something work. They need to see the how-to. So if you have the answer to something they are looking for, you can get connections previously not possible. And what I like about this is when a person has watched a video, it increases the know, like, and trust factor, which makes them warm audiences, right? Otherwise, the other option is to create ads, right? Do Facebook ads or YouTube ads or LinkedIn ads or Twitter ads or Instagram ads, right? The thing about all the ads, though, is that is coming from a cold audience. And so you still have to have a really long runway in order to convert them. But once they've watched, particularly in my case where I start, you know, I've got these very long videos going on, they're watching a heck of a lot of content from me. Now, when you invest in a good search engine optimized and YouTube video platform, the beautiful part about this is it has very long-term effects. In fact, it has decades worth of value. Because you will be online, you will be on YouTube, your video will be there. Versus when you start to invest in ads at the rate of a lot of people are doing, it's gone. The ad there, when the ad stops, so does everything else. Whereas videos start to get more traction and more traction and more traction, and then get noticed by, of course, the YouTube search engine, and then can even get noticed by the Google search engine. Google loves longevity because then they know you aren't somebody that's come and gone, right? And they like fresh content. So if you have both going for you, that's like the perfect partnership. Alrighty, and you'll notice here when I did YouTube research on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, again, I was number 3 on this list, and that was from posting 1 day ago. In fact, many of you were attending that very live video. So I have been optimizing and indexing and keyword researching at the same time as I'm doing this for every single video that I have posted. Okay, your 5 must-have videos. So again, when you're starting to create your platform, you want to be sure that you're putting it together in the right way. So of course, on your website, you need that homepage video. Here's where the YouTube tips are coming into place. We need to start to build up the channel. You're going to have your landing page video. So that's that one-page website that allows you to build your list. You're going to have video email. So this can also be on YouTube if you want as well. But these are messages or things that you want to tell specifically, talk about specifically and directed to your people in your email list. And then you want a really nice video about me, kind of telling your story, almost like the little bit of the highlight reel. So those are some key videos that you need. And let me know who out there, how many of these do you have in place now? No, I don't give these as a handout, guys. Just have to keep watching. None. Okay. None. Another none. None. Another none. Wow, another none. You think you have them all? That's great. Good for you. 2. Nice. None. You got your homepage video. Excellent. Okay, good. None. 4. Very good. You have performances. That's different. So that would go under one category, right? Welcome video. No opt-in yet. Ruth, you should talk to me. Opt-in is my gig. That's my favorite thing to do, is really help to automate your email communication. So what this was for was to just give you a feel so you know where you are right now. That's it. When you know where you are and you know where you got to go, now's the time to start that plan. You know, it's a very good time to really start thinking, okay, what should I be working on? And heck, if you're going to start simple, do a Facebook Live, turn that video into a YouTube video and start to optimize. Homepage video of sketching animals. That's a really good one. You, Paula, should also look at TikTok. All right, TikTok is blowing up for animation, for people that draw. So check that one. Okay. Facebook Live into YouTube. How do you turn Facebook Live into YouTube? Is it automatic? No, but it's easy. It's not that it's automatic, right? So once you've done your Facebook Live, you actually have a video, an MP4 asset. You will take that asset, that video, and you will upload it to YouTube, which is very simple. It's just a click of a button, okay? All righty, next. Now that we have, or that we know the status of our videos, next is to optimize. Let's say you're either going to take a look at one you have now, or as you start to upload, you're going to optimize. So let me show you the fields that must be optimized. You have your title here, right? This needs to be a search engine optimized keyword researched title. You can't just randomly say, which 99% of the videos up there do. They'll say something like, you know, at theater with kids, you know, something just so random. Well, that's not going to get viewed at all, right? And especially if you've got something to say about that. The next key field is the description. All right. So here's the key about the description. You can say what you want there. You just better make sure that that SEO research title, which in my case was, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile, right? Something like that. Then in the description, I would make sure I have the sentence, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Now, the other major area you need to take a look at is the thumbnails. So what happens here is these three gray boxes are what YouTube gives you. And in general, it's not pretty and it's not impressive. And it doesn't cause people to stop. You got to remember how they're looking for videos. They're scrolling. Doom, 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 right? Boom. If your thumbnail doesn't capture them, they're not going to look. So you really want to start to take a look at this. Now, it's not the first place you're going to start. The first place you're going to start is definitely optimizing all of your titles and descriptions. But this is a key area. And so here's the rollout that I've now started. Every single one of my videos is going to get a thumbnail now. So I have one artist, one graphic person in place now, just creating thumbnails for me. And the thing is, though, he can't create the thumbnail until I've created my keywords. So Instagram marketing tips for small businesses, that is a keyword-based phrase. So that's what I would have had in my title, my description. And now I'm also making sure that it's nice and clean on a thumbnail. And then how to choose brand colors, another keyword phrase. And this one is not optimized yet. So, but I've put the phrase there. This was a webinar that I did called How to Reach Millions with Your Message. So I'll start to now reframe stuff once I've got the time to go back to older videos. Now, here is where most people stop, okay? So how do you find the SEOs for those titles? Are you sitting in front of a green screen? Yes, I am. Oh, I see Dave answered that. I use custom thumbnails too. Notice faces usually correct. Faces are huge at attracting here, here. It's actually bigger at attracting in ads as well. But in my case, I don't want my face on everything, quite frankly. And so I'm hoping that these produce. If I'm honest, though, I'm supposed to have my face on everything. I'm supposed to have my face, my face, my face. As far as stepping in front and being the authority of these, but I'll do this first. Okay. All right. So how you find the SEO titles is up in this. There's a couple of ways. One is the keyword is the search bar at the top. If you start to put in stuff, they're going to prompt you on things that are keywords. I'm going to show you, though, a tool that I use that helps with this, and the tool is free. So you'll see it down at the bottom. I was going to talk about it in a minute. I'm going to put this on my page, and it's also in the exercise sheet that you'll get today, but it's bit.ly/ytbuddy, all right? If you click on that, you're going to go to a tool. It's a Chrome extension. So you have to be using Google Chrome. They might have one for Safari and Firefox, I don't know, but I use Google, so it's a Google extension. And what's great about this is it helps trigger, it helps you with keywords. Now, it's free, okay? So you can probably do more than you'll ever need on the free version. I pay the big $5 a month, which is practically free as far as I'm concerned, and it gives me more, all right? But you don't need to pay at all, especially when you're beginning. It's only when you outgrow the features that it gives for free, and I worked on it for free for quite a bit, that you then start to see. And the only reason I'm looking at keyword tracking and all sorts of things now, which is an added feature. What you need it for, I'm about to show you in a minute. Now, okay, so you go down your screen, it starts like this, right? You see it's asking for details. And then After you've entered these three things, it says more options. And here's the problem is nobody goes beyond beyond this. They think, oh, that's it. More options. They're figuring is sophisticated and I don't need to be there. Whereas the bottom line is the juice is under the more options button. This is where all of your keywords get set. All right. So let's take a look at that. All right. Now, the next thing they ask for is playlists. I'm going to talk about playlists in a minute. Playlists are really important, and I'll tell you why for two reasons. So when you're uploading your video, it says which playlist do you want to put it into. So at that point, you can select one that exists, or you can create a new one. And so I'll show you why you need to be doing that. Now, the next thing is your keywords. So underneath that more button is a thing that asks for tags. Tags is their word for keywords, right? So you need to put your tags into this handy dandy little box. You want to fill in search engine optimized keywords, right? And so this is the golden box that you can't skip. Okie doke. That's right. That's so important. I emphasized it 3 times. Very, very cool. All right. Okie doke. Nice, nice. Okay, so here we go. The next optimization piece is what we're going to take a look at here is a little more on the tagging. Okay, there's that tool I was talking to you about. This is where I was going to reveal it, but that's okay. And it just helps you. It gives you ideas. So when you type in like one word or a few words, like let's say you have a video about how to get booked as an actor, right? So you type that in, and then this can also start to tell you more things that people are searching for, more words that people are searching for. So you can fill in more keywords that are around that. So it just becomes extremely helpful. So yes, fill in those tags. Now, you'll know you're running this tool when this is going to appear on your channel, all right? So see how this is up here? You can actually click on those 3 bars and bring up different features and functionality. Now, the other thing that it displays as well is it talks to you about best practices. So that means it's going to tell you if your video that you're about to upload is weak or ready. In this case, it's telling me you have met 9 out of the 10 best practices, okay? And best practices are title, description, tags, thumbnails, things like that. It's just making sure you've satisfied all of the main basic pieces. So if it tells me that I'm missing one, it will then take a look and it tells you which one you're missing. So in this situation, it says you're missing an info card and captions, okay? So then I'll go back into the video, I'll add those things, and then it will say, hey, way to go, okay? All your best practices are complete. Nice work, you're a rock star. Now you know you're ready to post, all right? So there's the sequence to uploading a video. Now, search engine optimization, which of course is Google and YouTube searchability, and keywords matter. Keywords are the thing that actually drive the consumption almost of your videos. All right, so if we take a look at Instagram marketing tips for small business, I did this yesterday. So before I posted my video, I did a search and I just brought up the top 4 videos and here they are. And then after I did my video, so this one actually, 219,000 views from 2 years ago, 69,000 views, 679,000 views, and 61,000 views. We got monsters here, right? But what those monsters aren't great at, perhaps, is search engine optimizing a video. So, but they're great. You'll notice the thumbnails, right? Everybody who's getting ranked practically knows exactly what they're doing now with these thumbnails. And that is why it's become almost a visual platform from that perspective alone. which is why they've become extremely important, which is why I'm changing everything. So you'll notice here now in the search after I posted my video, an ad came first. There's that same video, and so here I am in position number 3. Again, no views and 25 minutes ago. So that is the power and the speed at which you can penetrate. And so that's why it's important that you get going. Okay. How to leverage social media for speakers. Again, this was a before shot, and then immediately after, I was actually in the number 1 position, and now you can see my thumbnail there. And no views, and 26 minutes ago is when I posted it. And so this is why it's really key that you take the time when you're posting a video. I now have, I don't know how many videos, Dave, 50, 60 videos ready for queuing. I have at least 50 videos ready for queuing. I'm the bottleneck, okay? Which means I'm not going to upload any videos anymore until they're completely optimized, because otherwise they just fall on dead ears. Okay, so there we go. And again, this is a service we provide, taking your YouTube channel, you know, from its coma state to creative. Tell me, again, when you see that, who likes the fact that you can penetrate and Annabelle and get into being seen, heard, all of that as rapidly as you can with just either the right partner or the right keywords or just applying the right techniques. That's really all you've got to do. Who loves this? Excellent, cool, nice, nice. Yeah. It's the question of, is it an app or something you can buy? No, it's free. It's called a Chrome extension. Okay, so really easy. Just click onto that, install it, done, and it will start. And you just got to connect your YouTube channel to it. Okay, good. Yes, it is amazing how fast you could do this. Would love this service. Excellent. Good. Yeah, you need to make more videos, right? If you have a product, for example, or a service, make videos about it. Just start talking about it. Tell people, you know, you're not pitching the service or product, you're pitching the transformation and the benefits to blah, right? Let's say you're stuck at home and you're a feng shui person, right? You can't go into people's homes right now. And so do a video on, you know, the 3 laws of feng shui, and then just be talking about that, and then talk about the fact that you can feng shui somebody's home. And then even if you can't go into it right now, you'll get them on their phone and they'll move it all around, and you can or they can send you pictures. You can structurally map it and send it back to them. That's the service you can be providing. There's ways now that we can, yeah, you can do video conferencing, you can do Zoom, you can do everything. There's ways to do this. It's just that most people aren't leveraging the technology that's available today. And it's, bye Carol, and it's, I'll see you soon. And it's an very interesting thing that we've all been forced to do. You know, again, I have a client that, of course, had a physical location, and funnily enough, I've been talking about Plan B for 12 years, and Plan B is, you know, rolling out your online product, getting more invested in your internet marketing, getting more online, getting videos out, all of these things. So it's interesting. She purchased actually a full video package, which is awesome. So we're going to be producing the videos and search engine optimizing them and getting them, of course, seen and found and heard, and moving them into the power position. But it's interesting because her partner, who is the person that does all of the services, injured himself today and can't do those services anymore. So not only was their office shut and he couldn't do them, but now it's entrenched to them the importance of Plan B. You have to be thinking further than sometimes where you are right now in the hamster wheel you're on. I think this has all given us a very important time to look at what the heck are we doing, what the heck do we need to be doing, or could we be doing that is a better way to get our message and services out to more people? And this is just a fantastic way to really, really get that out the door, right? Okay, cool. I'm not sure why I redid that. I probably clicked and ended up somewhere. What's this? Oh, here's another example. And I don't know if I did this one. So how to leverage social media for speakers. Did a screenshot of the SEO, and then, oh, I did do this, yes, and then ended up in the first position. Very cool. I'm not sure why we ended up back on that screen. Alrighty. The next thing you can do is, if you're an actor, a performer, a speaker, right, is you can take the videos that you've done on YouTube and you can move them into a website that makes it look like you have your own TV show. And so that's just a really cool way. I've done this, and I've called the show Tech Talk with Tracy, and just started moving videos over there as well. Not only does it have an opportunity for different play, and yet YouTube knows the video is being consumed, but it can also position you for various things. Like, I've got my show picked up by Roku and Apple TV and Amazon Fire and a whole bunch of other networks. So this is where you can move to when you really start to think about what it is that you can show and tell people about. Alrighty, so what do people want? This is actually what people want in order. So start to take a look at any of these and start thinking, which category do I come under? So first one, funny animals. Okay. Anyone dealing with animals, aren't you lucky? You have the #1 spot. Second, video game walkthroughs. I think it was like PewDiePie, and another one does Grand Theft Auto, one of these video games. And both of those guys make around $22 million. It's absolutely chaos, the amount of money people make doing video game walkthroughs. How-to guides and tutorials. This is actually my category. Product reviews. That's how the kid started, with his little toy reviews, right? Celebrity gossip. Video logs. That's like a blog-only video. Comedy and sketch videos. If I saw a couple people said they were comedians, this is a great thing to start to really ramp up then, if that's what you do. Next, shopping sprees. So let's say you go out shopping and you come back and you're like, whoa, look what I bought. I'm going to take you through. I got this amazing, blah, blah, for only $29. I seem to like that. Unboxing things. So, when you've got something and you're just pretty much unwrapping and unboxing it and going through elements of that. Educational, all right. Parodies. There are a ton of parodies for coronavirus going on right now, and I know it's not a laughing matter, but the parodies are actually really funny. I'm going to post one later to my Facebook channel, just because it was so well done. I thought it was hilarious. Okay, and pranks. Last but not least is pranks. So tell me, which of these categories could you do a video on? So I want to get you thinking. How-to guides, good. Not the one from Les Mis. I'll put it up. It's really fun. Comedy, sketch, motivational humor, huge. How-to guides and tutorials. That's of course mine. You can do stuff for actors, yes. Shopping, yes, you can, Noel. How-to guide and educational, yeah, good. Now, yeah, so the educational, somehow it moved to a lower category. So I think the key is really telling people what to do, right? Not just saying, one of the amazing parts about the flower is, the stem, the stamen, blah, right? That'd be educational. What it turns it into a how-to is, hey, the amazing part about the stem, the stern, and the thing of a flower is these 3 tips will help you to make your flowers last longer. So again, you want to be thinking, how can you turn it into something that people are searching for? Product reviews are brilliant. I'm not sure how artists and painters fit in. Your thing is probably Instagram. Yes, but yeah, there you go. Educational, unboxing, product reviews. That's a brilliant use right there. You just came up with it. So for example, let's say you're a painter and you have your watercolors, right? And you're constantly buying these watercolors. And there's different brands, right? Well, people who deal with watercolor, I guarantee you, they are searching for, what's the best watercolor paint, what's the best this, how to do techniques. Let's say you paint, right? You're an artist, and you probably in your head know about 40 techniques you're not telling people about. And so you could do a technique on, so this technique is called blah, and it helps you to pop a flower on the page, right? You're going to know all these little things you don't even realize. Well, that's how you're going to get to authority positioning. And then people are going to be like, well, crap, what does her art look like, right? Good. Now let's send them to the site. Let's send them to Instagram and things of that nature. They're definitely, your public, I can tell you right now, every public and niche is on YouTube. That's why you can't skip this platform. There's 5 billion people sitting on YouTube. There's pretty well only 5 billion people on the internet. Well, there's 2 billion only on the internet, and there's 5 billion on their mobile phone. Pretty well anyone that picks up a mobile phone ends up on YouTube. That's the importance of this platform. It is not like Instagram that has age demographics. It is not like Facebook. It is not like LinkedIn. It is its own country. You have to think of this as the entire planet is sitting here. That means your people are sitting there. Very good. Okay, good. Yeah, that's right. Paint, draw, all of those, popular. Cool. And then once you've been through these, if you see something trending and you know about it, get a video on it. I was up on YouTube, of course, researching all sorts of stuff last night. And what do I see? Zoom blowing up, right? So Zoom is the webinar platform that this is broadcasting on right now. I knew Zoom like the back of my hand. So what am I going to do? I'm going to jump on that trend. So I've already made a video how to set up a multi-day webinar on Zoom, how to set up your branding in Zoom, and how to set up Zoom email reminders. These are the 3 most common questions that occur that really nobody was answering. People were telling you kind of how to go to Zoom and get it going, but these were the 3 questions that were missing. And so I've already done videos. They're not posted yet. I didn't have time last night, but they will be posted by the end of today. Yeah, they're coming. Already people are interested in watching them, so thank you. Yes, I will post these at some point today, and I will put the links on my Facebook page so that you can go and easily find them. Head over to the channel. Okay, good. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and actually the interesting thing that made me wonder as well what was happening is so many people are coming and having me set their Zoom up. Right? I just finished doing it for the Pilates studio. And so I go in, I set it up, I set up your branding, I set up your emails, I set up your things for the days on what you want to do, your times, all the tracking, all the reporting, all gets set up. And so I realized this was a service that all of a sudden is booming for me. And I thought, huh. And then there it was. It was just crazy. So excellent. So you'll get those videos as well. And you're the first to know about them. They literally are just going to appear. Alrighty. Now, what should your video length be? Okay, so viewers, like around 3 to 5 minutes, But I'll tell you, once they do that, they're actually looking for more meat after that. Because often what you can do in 3 to 5 minutes is tell them something really small, right? I mean, 3 to 5 minutes goes so quickly. And then, so once you tell them that, they do want more. YouTube favors 10 minutes for sure. They want anything over 10 minutes. And so generally, you want a bunch of teaser videos, right? This is why I have 60 videos. I have 60 teaser videos lined up. And now I'm going to be posting them and feeding the monsters that I've created that you guys have been a part of. Over the last 15 days, quite frankly, I've done 15, hour-long webinars in the course of 3 weeks, practically. And all of that content now is getting turned into teaser videos, which attract a viewer. Then once they see that, they're like, wow, I'd like to see the whole thing. And I'm like, great. And I'll have the whole thing embedded into the viewing of the video. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute. That's where, yeah. You have 100 on your YouTube channel. I think I just need to borrow your brain and put it all together. Yeah, you probably do. Just, yeah, exactly. That's right. My brain's for sale. Okay, good. Now, call to actions. This is key. And a lot of people missed this. The beautiful part is we can get it back. All right, so let me tell you about call to actions. The first one is to be formal and end your video with a trailer, okay? A lot of my older videos, I mean, I've had video production done on me and I've produced, I don't know, 20 or 30 videos, right? And they had a fancy intro, right? And a fancy outro, a little bit more music, and then it would say, go here. And in 9 out of 10 times, I'm sending to fastactionresults.com. I'm sending to my landing page. It is where the majority of my activity is going. Right now, for speed's sake, I have been shoving up the last slide of my presentation that you guys have seen, and I'm just slapping it on the end. And I'm like, I don't care. It's an option, okay? So that's the one way for speed, because I'm looking at speed right now. You can physically say it in the video. You can say, and now, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to leave comments. Those are things you can say in a video, or be sure to head to my landing page, get my free gift at fastactionresults.com so I can help take your business to the next level, right? So you can physically say it in the video. Now, here is the beautiful thing. It's a feature called end screens. And so what it allows you to do is set what you want somebody to see at the end of the video. And so this is a very cool thing. So let's take a look at this. So now, so you'll click on end screens, and now you get to set up to 2 things. One is what next video would you like them to see? And the second is what playlist would you like them to see? And this is why playlists are important for 3 reasons. I'm going to talk about what a playlist is in 1 second, okay? So yeah, you can have a call to action at the beginning of a video, but I like to make people like me first before I'm like, buy this. Although what you can say at the beginning of the video, and it is very important, is, hey, welcome to blah, blah, blah. This is if you're doing specific channels for your YouTube channel building. Is at the beginning, they will say, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell as a reminder to send you when I build new content. When people are saying that, their whole life is on that YouTube channel. That's what they're building. And so that's the type of person that will say those statements. Otherwise, don't start off by selling. These are generally moved towards the end. But this is a key feature right here. So why is it key? If you have a whole pile of videos up there that are dead, so to speak, and then, of course, as soon as they hit the end, they're whipping off to God knows who else's video that YouTube serves up. And so they're leaving your channel, they're leaving you, they're gone. These can all be added now. All right, so this is an after effect that we can leverage. And last but not least, you can ask them to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Yay, like I am doing right now. When you go over and you watch one of my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alrighty. Next. So playlists. Here's where these playlists come in. So one of the reasons you want a playlist is YouTube and the end page allows you to set one, and you don't want to miss that opportunity. Okay. The second reason, let's see. So how do you do it? You as you're uploading a video, you can say, I want to add it to this playlist. You'll have seen that in a prior screen, actually. Remember, I showed you the drop down that will occur if you have a whole pile of playlists. If you don't have playlists yet, you simply go to here, you click on new playlist, and then you start to add videos to that playlist. So here's the playlist for this, what we're doing right now. It's called 5 Steps to Social Media Clarity, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Again, I'm leveraging some keywords there. You'll say what it's about, and then you'll move videos into this playlist, right? So let's say, and honestly, it's kind of like organizing files, which needs to happen now. Historically, we were just throwing all our videos up there, but now we have an opportunity to organize these, and it really helps you for a number of reasons. So that this playlist, it's really like it's a list or group of videos that plays in order, one after the other. So when one video finishes, right, the next starts automatically, so you don't have to click or search or start playing a new video. This is how I can get somebody to consume an entire series that I want them to watch. So when they go and they see my playlist for this, they'll watch Facebook, and then they can go straight to LinkedIn, and then they can go to Instagram, right? And they can just sit and hang out on my channel without, again, the opportunity to be kicked out, all right? So how do you do that? It's really simple. There's 3 dots. You see them right here. I've just blown it up a little bit. There's these 3 dots. You click on that, and then there's a thing that says add videos. So you can create a playlist. You can assign a video as you're uploading it to a playlist, or if we're doing playlists after the fact, we can now start to organize videos under major categories. This keeps people on your channel longer, and this keeps them consuming your data, and it keeps, kind of the thread, especially let's say you have a pile, let's say you have 10 3-minute videos, and somebody were to watch one of your 3-minute videos without a playlist, they'd be gone after that. What if they, though, consumed 10 3-minute videos? Now they're going to be very interested in who you are. They'll subscribe, they're going to hang around, they're going to watch out. Next time you bring out some data, they're going to be very interested. And then here's the other reason why playlists are really important. See how it looks on your channel. This is what my channel is starting to look like now. So 5 steps to a bountiful brand. So somebody sees this and they're like, oh, how to define a target audience, how to create a tagline, how to choose brand colors, good logo design, brand alignment. They're interested in the whole series at that point, right? But they'll start here, and then it will automatically feed them down the line. Same with LinkedIn. They'll start here, automatically feed them down the LinkedIn chain. And I have all of my videos now sorting under playlists. So I am also reorganizing everything to go under a playlist at the same time as I'm reorganizing or updating all of my thumbnails. So there we go. It really makes it easy for people to watch what you have and consume what you have. And that is the point that we want. It's now we got them here. We either want them to go to something, right, like buy or, whatever, or we want them to keep consuming to the point where they're so in love with us, no matter what we say after that, whether we recommend something, they're going to take a look at it. Excellent. It is cool. Yes. Okay, good. Alrighty, so we are at the point of your exercise sheet, okay? So it would have arrived by now. Really just take a look at this. I'm going to be nice and simple. I've given you all the things that you need to do kind of for a video, but the important thing is if you already have a channel, just go up and play with one video. Start to poke at all of these things. Yes, you're going to have to watch this again, which means you're going to have to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and click like. Yeah, so it's okay though. The beautiful part is you can stop and play and stop and play and really kind of take a look and just get comfortable working on a video. The first videos, you know, take a long, long time, right? Well, you got time on your hands right now. It's going to be worth it ultimately. Or if you prefer, just hire us and we'll come and go through the whole thing. We'll fix what you want, okay? Search engine optimize, create thumbnails, put them in the playlist, categorize, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for. We can do it. But other than that, there's the instructions for you to be able to do it. And I have some more data for you, of course. And that is right now, while the challenge is going on, we only have a couple days left. You can save $200 on the science of social media. All right. I'm not going to go into too many details. I actually want to show you, and you use promo code SSM297. In this program, you get a lifetime membership, so you won't have to pay again. And for those that I said need TikTok, I'm going to be adding TikTok. That's coming up. So it's going to take me, you know, a little while. I'm really busy right now, but I'm going to be adding TikTok for sure. Okay. And the thing I do want to show you is there are 34 training videos up there dedicated just to YouTube. That's the power of this platform. That's the importance of the platform, particularly on this one, YouTube Analytics. You need to start to understand. And here's another one, how to get the most out of YouTube. YouTube Creator Studio, right? There's this whole studio there where you can edit and play with your videos. And YouTube SEO is up here. Automation tools are up there. How do you set up a YouTube campaign? The editor details. All sorts of information is there. Yeah, case studies and the closing words. So 34 training videos, and that's just on YouTube. As you saw yesterday, there were 29 training videos on Instagram. There's only so much I can do in the time that we have together. And I gave it all to you so you can do it, but this is some nice support that you can leverage. And if you don't want this, then just hire us. One of the two. Either get the program or hire us. Alrighty, so yes, the replays are going to be on my YouTube channel. I will post those in the on there. There was something else I needed to post. I've already forgotten that. Somebody asked for something. If you can remind me in the chat, that would be great. I know I was supposed to put some sort of link on my Facebook page. I'll try to go through the the chat to see what that was. Yes, the bit.ly link. Thank you. I will put the bit.ly link up there. I think somebody asked for something else too, but yes, I need to put the bit.ly link up there. Thank you very much. I'm getting lots of wonderful comments. That was great. What a bargain. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Great job. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you can, please go to my Facebook page and put that up there as well. I would really much appreciate that. So tomorrow is creating a social media calendar. Now I'm going to show you how do you put all this together, right? We've done Facebook, we've done LinkedIn, we've done Instagram, we've done YouTube. What the hell? How do we handle all of this, right? Well, we're going to put together a social media calendar, and then I'm going to show you some cheats on how to get data to a lot of places all at once rapidly, okay? So that will help you. Yes, I love Pinterest. Again, I really had to take a focus on, you know, generally what was the most common, but Pinterest is a beautiful one. I love Pinterest. If you go to my my branding ones that I briefly showed you on my YouTube channel, you will notice that I talk about Pinterest a lot in branding because it's just such a gorgeous and beautiful platform. but I only have so much time sometimes. All righty. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great and fabulous day. I very much look forward to those who are joining in the program, and I very much appreciate likes and subscribes to my YouTube channel. So I'll see you tomorrow, and have a nice one. You're welcome. Oh, again, if you have any questions and I did not answer them here, please post them on the Facebook page. I'm happy to answer them there. Alrighty? Bye for now.